Freedom 92.9. You're tuned in here. 75 degrees outside. Later this week, it's going to be a beautiful start to the Richland County Fair. On Monday, it is the Miss Richland County Fair Queen pageant, and we have the honor of talking to a few more of the contestants today, including one beautiful lady sitting in front of me. If you would, introduce yourself, your name, your age, your parents, and if you have any siblings.
Hello, I'm Kennedy Travis. I am the 17-year-old daughter of Shelly Mann and John Travis, and I have 4 siblings, 1 brother, Hayden, and 3 step-siblings, Parker, Piper, and Patton.
Well, it is so lovely to meet you. If you would, tell us a little bit about yourself. What are your hobbies, your school plans, and if you have a job?
I enjoy swimming and hanging out with my friends and being outdoors. I recently graduated from RCHS, the class of 2026, and I am currently attending OCC to obtain my associates in science and arts. And then I plan to transfer to SIU Carbondale to either obtain a degree in occupational therapy or dental hygiene.
That's awesome. So who is or who are your role models?
My role model would definitely be my grandmother because she has overcome so much and still somehow stays very positive.
Yeah. What do you think is your greatest weakness?
My greatest weakness would definitely be that I'm too independent and I struggle asking for help, but I've started to remind myself that it's okay to ask for help.
Yeah. So on the flip side of that, what do you believe your greatest strength is?
I think my greatest strength would be my ability to talk to others. Definitely anybody. I can talk to a wall probably,
Right.
and strangers.
Yeah. So a fun question. What is your favorite part about Fair Week?
My favorite part about Fair Week would be seeing our community come together and showcase what they have all worked for. And I also always enjoy attending grandstand events.
Yeah. What would you like to say to all of the great pageant sponsors?
I would like to say thank you so much. All of the support does not go unnoticed, and we have definitely been one of the luckier fairs. We recently attended a fair, and we realized that their sponsors was definitely a shorter list than ours, so we are very thankful for everything we get.
Yeah, absolutely. So, Kennedy, why do you want to be Miss Richland County?
I want to be Miss Richland County so I can represent such an amazing county. I know that I can be a great role model to others, and I can promote agriculture and just what our community has to offer.
Yeah. And is there anything else you would like to say to our listeners before you go?
Thank you all so much, and I hope to see you at the fair, especially on July 20th at 7 p.m. for the pageant.
Thank you very, very much. That's right. The Richland County Fair is kicking off later this week on Friday, July 17th with the truck pulls. Then on Saturday, it's the tractor pulls. Sunday, it's the gospel sing at the band shell. And then on Monday, it's the Miss Richland County Fair Queen pageant. Another one of our lovely contestants has stepped in. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
If you would, introduce yourself, your name, your age, who your parents are, and if you have any siblings.
I'm contestant number 5, Ella Fuson. I'm 18 years old. My parents are Heather and Brett Fuson. I have 3 siblings, Colin, Mackenzie, and Jarrett. They're all older than me. I'm the youngest.
Well, if you would, tell us about yourself, any hobbies you have, your school plans, and if you have a job.
Right now I'm working at Sumner at Dairy D. For my hobbies, I cheer and dance, and I love to hang out with my friends. For school plans, I'm heading to Eastern Illinois to cheer, and I'm going into communications and with a minor of human management.
That's awesome. So who is or who are your role models in life?
I would say my role models are my dance coaches, Courtney Roach and Donna Hemby. Without them, I would not be able to do this.
Right.
It takes so much confidence, and they really believed in me. Every time I was down on myself, I have so much confidence because of them.
That's awesome. What do you think your greatest weakness is?
I stress myself out so much before like a test at school or dance competitions or a cheer. I'm just thinking of the worst thing that can happen, and it's just stuck in my head. Especially even here, I was nervous.
Well, on the flip side of that, what do you think your greatest strength is?
I make friends really easily, so anytime I'm with someone, it's always a great time. We're always laughing, and I'm the type of girl to like laugh at her jokes before I even say them.
That's good. That's a good thing. So, a fun question. What do you like the most about Fair Week?
I love going out and like seeing all the people I know, saying hi. I like the rides, but especially I love the fair food.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. So, what would you like to say to all of the great pageant sponsors?
I would like to thank them and thank you for investing your time. Because of them, we bring the community together, celebrate agriculture and the fair, and without them, we wouldn't be able to keep the traditions alive.
Yeah, absolutely. So, Ella, why do you want to be Miss Richland County?
Yes, so back in 2013, I was a Little Miss contestant, and my cousin crowned me when she was queen, and like ever since then, I looked up to all the queens, and I told my mom every year I just wanted to do it so bad. And now I realize I want to do it so girls can look up to me and I can inspire them. And we have such a great community. It'd
Yes.
be awesome to do it for.
How cool is that? Well, is there anything else you would like to say to our listeners?
I would like to I'd like to thank the Fair Board and the pageant committee, especially because they do so much work that goes unseen and so much time that goes into all this. And I'd also like to thank the the Queen contestants. We built friendships over the summer, and really, it's so much more than just like a competition. I'm so glad to go and hang out with all these girls. Whoever wins, we will be so happy for them.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for coming in this morning
Thank
and
you.
talking to us. Continuing on with our grandstand events. Tuesday at the band shell, it's the talent show. Then at the grandstands, it's the TNA Bucking Bulls. Wednesday, it's pig pinning. Thursday, it's the mud bogs. Friday, the motocross. And wrapping up Saturday, the ever so popular demolition derby. And of course, you can't forget all of the master showmanship shows and all of the different things that the 4-H kids have put into work-wise this year. Now, of course, we get to speak to the one and only 2025 Miss Richland County Fair Queen, August. Hello, how are you this morning?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm fantastic. If you would just kind of give us a rundown of your year, what this year has been like, and what this experience with these contestants has been like for you.
I've had the most amazing time this past year, and I cannot believe I only have 6 days before I pass on my crown. These contestants have been absolutely amazing to work with. We've all become quite close over the summer, going through practices, and we've had a couple movie nights and pizza dates, so that's been wonderful.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, is there anything that you would like to say to the pageant sponsors, the pageant committee, anything from you?
I remember last year I got a copy of the pamphlet that had all the sponsors in it, and I was reading through them, and there's not very many places in Richland County that don't sponsor the Richland County pageant.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, August, thank you so much for coming in. Congratulations on a great year, and we're very excited to see what the pageant brings on Monday.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Is there anything else you'd like to say before we go to our listeners?
I would like to say that I would love to see everybody at the pageant. It is July 20th at 7 p.m., and we will be crowning a brand new 2026 Miss Richland County.
Yes, very exciting. Well, thank you so much for coming in this morning, August.
Thank you.
As well as all of the pageant contestants coming in this week. So yes, again, you're going to want to stop by the Richland County Fair on Monday, July 20th to see who the next Miss Richland County will be. Again, the fair runs from July 17th through Saturday, July 25th at the fairgrounds here in Olney. You're listening in to Freedom 92.9.